Hey everyone, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. This is
Pat McDonald.
And we're here to continue our playthrough of Gold West. We got some suggestions, and the viewer got the most votes, actually for both of our suggestions, was Tim Lawrence. But before we get to that, there was one viewer who also gave a suggestion I didn't particularly care for. This is from Rowan Mayer, who had a suggestion for Luke, who isn't even in this game. What's this all about? It says, Luke, get down there and kick Pep out. Actually, kick out Rodney. Nonsense. How dare you?
That could be fun, though, in the future.
Oh, to have Luke, just you and Luke.
Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having him beat somebody besides me. So yes, sure, I'm up for that. But let's go to the table now and see what Tim wants you to do.
So, Tim wants me to pick from the final bin.
Yeah.
And drop a stone into this one,
Yeah.
a stone into the next, and a gold into the last one, leaving me with a stone, a gold, and a silver. Now we're going to take a trip to Boomtown, and I'm going to trade in 1 gold and 1 silver, and place this influence token into the Frontier office.
Now this is going to give Pep 1 extra victory point at the end of the game for every one of his buildings that are on one of the outside edge spaces.
Now let's accentuate Tim's strategy, and I will take this silver token.
3 silver, even.
Yes, 3 silver,
Right.
not 1.
Right, 3 silver pieces.
And I'll place my camp on the outside edge of the map, which will score me 1 more point at the end of the game.
And I've gathered your silver here. Where does Tim want you to put it?
Into the 2-point bin.
And some in the 3,
A
apparently.
little bit in 3, you know. You're not supposed to see that.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
And now I'll place the mining token into the influence track. And I jump ahead of you with 2 points.
Well, Tim had it pretty easy with me because there's only 1 bin I can take from. The question was, what did he want me to drop behind? And he suggested dropping wood here and then collecting the rest, which is 3 copper, 1 gold, and 1 stone. With the metals, I'm going to make an investment picking up this one here, which is also going to allow me to collect the 2-point bonus token. And along with the points that this gives me, I'm also gaining influence in silver, which is kind of good because that's what Pep just picked up as well. But now I've edged 1 point ahead of him in that track.
For now.
Ooh, ominous. So these will go away, and I'll give myself 9 points. So that will move. Hold on here. When I was setting up a camera angle, did you move this?
What?
You totally moved this.
I would never.
Where was I?
You're right behind me.
Okay. All right, so 9 points. I was going to say, wow, I'm barely going to be ahead of you. That will put me here. Yes, 24 points. I don't blame you for wanting to move me back.
I know.
I have some stone here. I'm going to use that to build a camp, and he suggested I pick up the one that has 1 silver and 2 gold, but there isn't one like that, so I have to assume that's the one he means, 1 copper and 2 gold. Tim wants me to put these resources I've collected into the 1-point bin, and then I gain influence on the gold track.
Now we're tied in gold.
Oh yeah, we are. You have 2 influence there as well.
Yeah, you're just getting in on all my resources.
I'm trying. And I'm getting 1 point. And that's going to give me 25 points. I have to say, I kind of like this Tim Lawrence character. How do you feel, Pep?
I'm not so sure about him.
I did kind of leave you in the dust there on the points, didn't I?
A little bit.
For now.
Yeah, it looks like his strategy is going to get me ahead in points kind of close to the end of the game.
Later on. This is like an illusion, right?
An illusion.
Okay. Well, listen, it's back to us now. We get to decide. Our fate's back in our hands. And you get to go next.
Perfect. Let's do it. I think I'll continue on with Tim's little strategy and take from the 2 bin here.
Yeah, Tim did offer some thoughts about, what his plan was for our next turn as well.
Yeah, so I figure if I'm going to go in on this, might as well go all in.
All right, sounds good. Well, this left you with stone and 2 silver.
Which I'll use to claim the other Frontier office by spending 2 silver.
Oh, this is nasty because now every outer space that you claim is going to give you 2 points.
That'll help me catch up. Now I'll spend my stone and I'll build a camp. I've put a lot of thought into where I want to put this, and I think I'm going to go for here. I'm just going to hope. I'm going to hope that
this is going to be good, is what you're thinking.
Yeah, it's got to be good. It's just 2 gold.
Gold's good, but 3 is what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
And 2 silver for Pep.
Moving right back to my regular strategy. Boom, into the 3-point bin.
And you're gaining some influence in silver. This is actually going to tie us up.
All right, so 1, 2, 3 points.
That's not how counting works. Put it back and do it right. 3 points.
1, 2, 3.
That's better. Okay, I've been hemming and hawing here about what I'm going to do on this turn. I know that I'm moving this one up to collect the wood, but which token I take has been the real challenge for me. The one I'm most interested in taking is this one here with 3 copper, but I'm just a little nervous about Pep cutting in here and chopping up my camps a little bit. And I also would like to have some resources for building a camp later, so I think I'm actually going to take this one, which I'm not sure is optimal, but it's going to give me what I think I want for the next turn, which is some rocks and silver that I'll put in the 0 bin, which is going to give me no points. Also possibly suboptimal, but I will push ahead in silver influence, and that's something. Back over to Pep.
I think I'm going to need to take from the 2nd bin here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to loot, and I don't really want to become a bandit like you.
Oh, that is not fair. That was ages ago that I looted.
The scars
they remain?
are still there, Rodney. The scars.
I'll tell you, I've reformed. I'm not looting anymore.
We'll see.
Well, you have 1 silver, and there's really only one thing you can do with that. All right, Pep, I'll remove that silver, and you can push your carriage down the silver track. And you have a stone to build a camp. Where do you want to put that?
Though I'd really prefer some nice shiny metal, I'm actually going to have to take this stone here.
Right, because you have no wood or stone in your bins right now, and that would mean you'd end up having to loot, finally. And only 2 gold under that disc.
Gonna go for a 3-pointer.
Oh, so close!
Oh, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. I'll still give you the 3 points. But first, you got some influence.
Into the forest terrain.
All right, I have nothing in forest terrain, so you've got that one.
Catching up.
My hope last turn in taking a token that would provide me with some building materials was that I would be able to build a tent this turn and not have to loot, because I really am trying to reform my ways. But by only taking 1 building resource, it means that I've just delayed being starved from resources next turn. So that means again, this turn I'm going to have to take something that has resources. So maybe I should have taken something with more trees and rocks. But this is the one I'm going to take from, and I'll have to solve that problem later. And as we move into the metals phase, I only have 1, so I'll be shipping it.
Come join me on the silver track.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to push this one forward. I'll actually sit it on top. Look at that, it worked.
Oh.
And here's where it gets tricky for me. I have to build a camp, and I really want this one, but I kind of feel like I might need to take that one so that I don't end up looting again in future turns. You know, the nice thing about this one too is I'm going to get to see 3 new tokens. I'm going to do this. I don't know if it's the right call, but let's see what we have here. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh.
And that's a good one. Oh my goodness.
You're joking me.
You're
joking me.
I'm not joking you. Any regrets I had, I don't have them anymore. I think the best thing for me to do is drop these in the 2-point bin, and then I'm going to gain 1 influence on the forest track. And I gain 2 points from placing my resources in that bin.
All right, I got a bin full of rocks back here, and I need to distribute them.
Yeah. You're going to drop some along the way, I imagine.
Yeah, a couple.
And take 1 with you?
Took 1 with me and 1 silver.
This is what I had last time as well. I had silver and rocks.
Coincidence?
I think not. What are you going to do?
Ship that
You're
silver.
not taking me with you?
No, not this time.
Oh, and you crossed the marker there, so you're going to get 2 points.
That I will.
And you've got some rocks to build a rock tent.
American igloos, remember?
Oh, yes, right, the American igloo. So where are you going to put that?
I'm going to mosey on up into this gold space.
Okay, so you're going to get 2 gold resources. Oh, we have some revealing to do as well, don't we?
Oh.
Oh, no.
2 again.
Oh, dear. It's a drought over there of metals.
It is.
Pep, you going to try for another 3-point shot?
Not this time. This
Really?
time, I'm taking 0 points.
Oh, that is very unusual for you.
Setting up for a good turn. And nudging myself ahead on the gold track.
Well, I think there's really only one choice here. I'm going to take from this bin, drop 1 here, drop 1 here, and take some rocks with me. And I will spend this stone to grab this token here, building a camp, and that will be 2 gold and 1 copper. I'm going to drop these collected resources into the 1-point bin. What a mess of tokens there. And speaking of tokens, we're going to add 1 here to the gold track as well. And now Pep and I are tied in gold influence. And I go ahead 1 space. Well, I think this is a good point for us to stop. We'll turn things back over to you guys. Pep and I each have 4 of the camps left to build.
You're really posing me here with these influence tracks.
Well, I'm leading you in. Oh, I am leading you in a couple of them. I wouldn't call it a hosing, but it's a
gentle hosing.
gentle hosing. I've never heard of that expression.
Me neither.
Okay, well, on that note, we'll turn it back over to you guys. Let us know in the comments what you think Pep and I should each do. Again, if you have a suggestion for me, just put Rodney in all caps and put the suggestion. If you have a suggestion for Pep, put that in a separate comment, put Pep, and then say what you want us to do, and whichever one gets the most votes, that's what we'll come back and do in the next episode.
Unless your name's Tim.
You don't want another suggestion from Tim? Look how close you are. You're pretty close.
Pretty close to losing.
Tim, you can keep giving me suggestions all day long. But until the next episode, thanks for watching. And you can ship that carriage down the silver line.
Winnie!
Winnie?
Like a horse.
Winnie?
Winnie! I'm gonna go for a 3-point shot.
You are the worst. You are the worst. You cannot be trusted with components.
Which I'll use to claim the other Frontier office by spending my 2 silver.
Space that you claim is going to give you 2 points.
Double the trouble, double bubble, double the pleasure, double the fun. That's the statement of the great mint in Double Frontier offices.
Okay. We gotta start doing these a little later in the day. You're punchy.